For this Hopping John recipe, you'll need a pound of black-eyed peas. I went ahead and soaked mine overnight just so that they're more prepared and it doesn't take as long in the crock pot. If you do soak them overnight, you can reduce the time by 2 hours. That's 2 cups of water I added and 1 cube of chicken bouillon. And then I'm just going to cut up 2 stalks of celery and add it in. I used my ends for the chickens. I do end up adding, I think, a total of 6 or 8 cups of water. I kind of just winged it, what I thought would be the water. So that's about 1.5 cups, I think, is what the recipe calls for. I just cut up 2 stalks, whatever's more convenient for you. And then I did a whole yellow onion. White onion would work fine with this as well, but I happen to have yellow on hand, so that's what I used. And then I kept it kind of chunky just because I wanted, decent sized chunks in there. This recipe turned out so much better than I expected. It was really good. I was pleasantly surprised. This recipe is supposed to be good luck. Now, I didn't have bacon on hand. I do have a bag of bacon that I need to use up within, I think, a month and a half is what I read. So I used a bunch of that just because I don't think I'll be able to use it all on just salads anyway. So that was convenient to have that already done for me. And then it calls for 1 green pepper. I had this frozen pepper in my freezer. I started to cut it up and then I realized it's easier just to break it apart. So I saved myself the labor of cutting just by breaking it apart by hand. So that's the bell pepper. And then I put some Creole seasoning in. The original recipe doesn't call for the Creole seasoning, but you definitely want to add it if you have it. And then cayenne pepper. I don't know why my camera recorded backwards. I've never had that problem before, but it did this time. And then some black pepper as well. I think that was the only seasoning. And then, of course, you see me adding 2 more cups here. That was 4 already. And then 6. And then I add another boiling cube just to get that where I want it to go. And then I could not find fresh collard greens at all. I guess I procrastinated too long before I bought them. So I had no choice but to buy the can. I used half that can and gave the rest to my chickens. They loved it. So about 30 minutes before the recipe's done, because this is about 4.5 hours, I added 2 cups of long grain white rice and just stirred it in there. And my crock pot was on low. So it's a total of 5 hours. This is the end result. It tastes amazing. It's good luck for you. You've got your black-eyed peas and collard greens. I hope you like it. Give it a try. Happy New Year. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.